she said to me, whatever you're wearing right now, you've got to wear it every day for the next year. And that's how you get your message across in music. And I looked at her and I said, all right, you're on. I love Glastonbury. The first time I went to Glastonbury, I've never ever paid to get into Glastonbury. The first time I went, I was 14. I used to run away from home every summer and I'd go and live in this squat in Kentish Town next to the Forum. It used to be called the Rainbow Centre. And you just turn up with everyone and just go, yeah, you know, but I'm with them and they'll just let you in. And that was when it used to be a free festival, essentially. No, you just turn up and say, Glastonbury's a free festival, what do you mean? And then I loved playing there. We played there, we played the main stage one year and we headlined the second stage another year, and I absolutely loved it. New Archie Monkeys album sounded, I heard one track, sounded interesting, you know. I heard a lot of people talking about it more than I heard it. Sounded interesting. I'm not a huge spectator of modern music, so. Mr. Morrissey. I was so much of a Smiths fan when I was a kid. In fact, I hated them till I was 14, and then something clicked, and then I absolutely loved them. And then I was so much of a Smiths fan that I used to go and see Morrissey live on his own. I must have seen about 4 or 5 times. You know, that's everything. That's my positivity I've got for Morrissey. Radio 1 it was thrilling back in the day, because it felt like you could be like a snotty little guitar band and they would play you alongside like the biggest guitar bands in the world and like, you know, the biggest pop things, like, you know, and that just felt amazing, you know. And I felt like it was such a credit to this country, because it was the opposite of like American radio, where it was like everything's a genre, but you could have, you know, whether it was the Zootons before like Beyonce, you know, followed by Dre, followed by, you know, Red Hot Chili Peppers, you know, whatever. I just thought, like, music's music, man. That's great. I remember the first time playing like the Albert Hall, and I could finish the gig and then just go, just leaving on the bike and have my helmet and my leathers on, and it was just like, I was just riding out. I could hear like everyone's take on the gig afterwards, and I don't know, that might not seem like a big deal, but just being able to get away from sort of being the guy on stage and the sort of everyone bringing the energy and just being like another dickhead in leathers, and, you know, no one knowing, you know, being anonymous, was just like, I loved that so much. But yeah, it's my transport, really. It's like, that's just how I get around. White skinny jeans, gosh. Is that me, or is that?
That's you.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, fine. I was sitting in, I made a t-shirt. I made a Van Morrison t-shirt of my favourite Van Morrison live album, and I wore it at Live 8, and I was wearing white jeans as well. And then I was sitting there with a really good friend, Alex McGuinness, the daughter of U2's manager at Paul, and she said to me, whatever you're wearing right now, you've got to wear it every day for the next year. And that's how you get your message across in music. And I looked at her and I said, all right, you're on. And I happened to be wearing white jeans that day, and this very pale, washed out blue Van Morrison t-shirt that I spent hours over, but it disappeared. And so I said, yeah, all right, fine, I'll do that. And it turned, the record had a long life, so it ended up being a good 18 months. But I enjoyed it because it was like a uniform. You didn't have to think about what you're going to wear. And that was a real relief. It was like, okay, all right, I'm on stage now. Okay, fine.
This went viral.
Oh, bless him.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Bless him.